Can you
Yeah,
hear
thank
me?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, very clear, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Um,
uh,
however, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Call you
sure.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, okay. So is
Okay.
it, can we
Yeah,
start
we.
now?
Yeah, yeah, yes. We can start with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope you can see the presentation. Tan, can you
Yeah,
see it?
I.
Yeah, okay.
I see.
So we will be going to understand this particular reading all about marketing brand smart. Okay. So the instruction
Yes.
in here, read the text and decide which of the below views is closest to that of the author. Okay. Again, let's try to understand the author. Okay.
Yes.
So the author of this, no, actually, um, these are different views, okay, different views. So what we can do is we will be going to decide which of these particular views is closest, okay, your views, your views, my views is closest to this particular author. Okay. Okay.
Closest.
that means
Sorry.
that means when you say
Cl-
closest, that's near to your views and near to my views. Okay, let's say for
ah,
example, is it agreeable? Are you agreeable with this particular views of the author? So that is what we mean it, right? Okay.
okay.
So
Okay.
number one, brands. We are talking about marketing brands, Mark, huh? Since you are doing marketing, right? You are doing marketing, so you know what's a marketing brands, right?
Yes.
Yes. So brands are accused of all sorts of evils, from threatening our health and destroying our environment to corrupting our children. Brands are so powerful, it is said that they force US to look alike, eat alike, and be alike. So what do you think would be your views about this particular discussion of a brand? Are you in favor of this?
Maybe not.
Why?
Um, Maybe I before I worked in finance,
Mm-hmm.
so I have moved to sales
Mm-hmm.
5 years
Okay.
ago. I didn't do in brand department or
Mm-hmm.
marketing
Ah,
department.
okay. Yeah, okay.
So maybe yeah.
Ah, so you weren't able to experience this particular views, right? Look at this one.
Mm,
Actually, this is negative, right? This
yes.
is a negative interpretation when it comes to a brand. Because
Mm,
in here, according to the author, if we are talking about brands accused of sorts of evils, that means we are fooling by this particular branding. Let's say, for example,
ah,
why? Because branding means they are doing something very, what is one very good brand for the people to buy that product, even if it is threatening our health and destroying our environment to corrupting our children. Why? Because sometimes that brand matters a lot, right, Mark? That brands matter a lot. Why? Because people nowadays they look actually about branding,
mm,
right? They don't,
yeah.
just like what I remember what you said, that there is this particular, if I'm not mistaken, this is a particular soap in your country, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is not the brand, or the packaging is not good, right? And
Mm,
no people, or there would be no there are just only few people knows that that brand, that soap is very good. Okay? Why? Because of
mm,
the branding. So in this particular view of the author, he said in here that brands, according to here, is all sorts of evils because we are fooling about how this particular packaging is yeah, is presented to us. Okay?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
because brands are so powerful because they force you us they force us actually they
Mm.
force us to look alike, to eat alike, and
And be alive.
so so what do you think?
Mm.
Are you in favor of this?
I believe with the people have not more experience in this field.
Mm-hmm.
So the branding mean with a strong brand they will force
Yeah.
us, yeah, to use to buy or something like that to enjoy or to try
Mm-hmm.
their services or products.
Mm-hmm.
But like sometimes we do not like, but like the first we try.
Yeah. Okay, but of course, if you are a smart consumer. Okay, once you already try the product, even though the brand is expensive, right? Because the brand matters a lot, right? Okay,
Yeah,
like for
it enough
example,
money.
yes, so there would be very expensive, even though it's expensive, a lot of people buys that one. Why? Because they see that the quality is good. It tastes good if that is all about food, right? Okay, and it
Yeah.
gives us healthy benefits. Okay, okay,
Yes.
yes, but people nowadays actually, yeah, we consider like me also, I am particular also when it comes to the brand. Okay, but not those brand that's are too very expensive that I cannot afford to buy, right? I
Yeah.
am this particular brand only that I know that this brand is a brand that I use since from the very beginning, because I found this one helpful. Okay, helpful, right? So
Mm.
therefore I have to stick with this particular brand.
Mm.
Okay, so actually my point in here in this particular view, Mark, there would be positive side of this and there would also be negative side of this.
Yes.
Okay, I
This
am
is a
not.
negative. Yeah.
Yes, I am not in favor. Okay, and I am not also agreeable with this one. So I am just only at the center. Okay, not
Mm.
for favor to the negative one and not also favor to the positive one. Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay. Number two. This grim picture has been made popular by many recent anti branding books. The argument has been most forcefully stated in Naomi Klein's book, No Logo, taking aim at the brand bullies. Its argument runs something like this: in the new global economy, brands represent a huge portion of the value of company and increasingly its biggest source of profits. So companies are switching from showcasing product features to marketing aspirations and the dream of more exciting lifestyle. So what do you think?
Um. I'm not sure I understand this
Mhm.
paragraph. However, I think um, we are impacted by some like negative information from the brand, and like we confuse to we confuse ourselves
Yes,
in like in our life about uh, the
branding.
branding around us.
Yes.
So yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And actually, it's an argument still, right? It's an argument runs something like this, that in the new global economy, actually, this is true, okay? that
Mm.
brands represent a huge portion of the value of the company. Okay? Because
Yeah.
yes, because it is also affecting whatever would be the performance of the company. It also affects the brand of their product, right? Like for example, the Honda, the the Mazda, okay, the Toyota, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these are all branding when it comes to automobile. But look at them. Until now, they're existing at this point in time. Right? Okay.
Um. Like they build very long time, and this become
Yes.
the brand name of something.
Yes.
Like in Vietnam, there are some name. It's not exactly the name of the product.
Mm.
However, with the very strong branding activity in the market,
Mm-hmm.
and they make the consumer, they say like they say Honda,
Yes.
mean is the vehicle, not in
Mm.
the name, not in the brand name. The
Yeah.
vehicle mean the vehicle mean Honda is the vehicle. Like they open the store. This store they
In
repair
Vietnam.
yeah, they repair they repair the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So they said that Honda vehicle Honda repair store.
Oh, so something like it's a brands of Honda. Okay, that's
Yeah.
in Vietnam. The purpose of that is for repair. That
Yeah.
is what you mean.
Of course,
Okay.
you will know this store. They serve, they repair not just only Honda but Yamaha and
Okay.
Suzuki or a lot of vehicle. However,
Automobile.
yeah,
Okay.
however they call this store is the Honda repair store
Shop or store.
or services
Okay.
like this. So
Ah,
Honda become not the name of the product or a company, but
yes.
this is
Services. So
um like
they're offering services, right? Like for example, offering that kind of repair services, right? So that is it. Okay.
chút nào bạn đang học. Yes,
Yes.
like this is the uh, okay.
Okay. So let's continue now.
Yes,
Yeah.
continue.
Okay. Now, historically, building a brand was rather simple. A logo was a straightforward guarantee of quality and consistency, or it was a signal that a product was something new. For that, consumers were prepared to pay a premium. Building a brand nationally required little more than an occasional advertisement on a
Mm.
handful of television or radio stations showing how the product
Đi
tasted
tắm.
better or drove faster. So there was little regulation. So it was easy for brands such as Coca-Cola, Kodak, and Marlboro to become hugely powerful. So
Mm.
because shopping was still a local business and competition limited, a successful brand could maintain its lead and high prices for years. A strong brand acted as an effective barrier to entry for competing products. Okay, so what
Mm.
does it
Yeah.
mean?
What does it mean? Uh, building the strong brand is not easy like just only the
Yes.
logo or the name like that. However,
Yes.
there's a lot of activity in the market,
Mm-hmm.
and when you build when you have a strong brand, so you can like
Advertise, right?
yeah, not just only some like that. However, they do a lot of activity in the market,
Yes.
and when your brand becomes stronger in the market, so you can cover the barrier or the other competitor in the market like this.
Yes, actually, because that would be tested and proven already, right? So people will not going to what is one? we they will going to trust already that brand, so that there would be the so-called trust already, so they build the trust
Mm.
already, and they will going to continue patronizing that particular product because it's already been tested, right, and proven that when it comes to this particular product, we can say that this is a good product because this
Mm.
is also a good brand, right?
Brand.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that would be it.
Absolutely.
Okay. So let's move on now. We have here. There's so many, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Consumer
consumers
now. Yeah.
bombarded with choices. Okay, like us, right? We are consumers.
Yes.
I am consumer.
Yeah. There's
So
a lot of
they
choices, options.
Yes, so they are also harder to reach, of course. Okay. They are busier, more
Mm.
distracted, and more media to choose from. Oh, there's a lot of social media, okay, advertisement like
Mm.
this, like that, like for example, Lazada and what's the other competitor of Lazada? That would be
Shopee. Shopee.
Shopee. Yes, so
Yeah.
Lazada and Shopee.
Amazon or something like that. Yeah.
Amazon. So there would be three that's in the online market, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So sometimes you could say that Lazada is good rather than Shopee. Sometimes people might say that Shopee is good rather than Lazada. Okay? Something like that.
Yeah.
So that is their choice, right? That's their choice. But as a consumer, we are distracted about that particular activity. Which do you think, for me, okay, as a consumer, which do you think would be the products that I am going to buy, right? Because I am
Mm.
already distracted with so many advertisement in the media. I saw it in my Facebook, so there would be a lot of ads plus commercials, right?
Tắm này.
Actually, actress and
Nói thầy.
actors
Nói thầy.
do a commercial with this particular brand, right, Mark?
Yes.
Sometimes they
Đi ba.
pay a bigger amount of money just to do the commercial.
With my opinion, I believe
Yes.
we are taken time from the marketing and
Strategy,
from
yes.
the news, the other information from the market, from the media, from the
Yes.
online channel, something like that.
Yes.
So they, I believe if they say we are busy with more news before we can buy something,
Yeah.
we say like that maybe so positive. However, the negative, that means our time is taken by the other activity like a branding, like
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah. But okay, frankly speaking, Mark, if I am going to ask you, what about you? Are you particular of the product brand?
Particular product name.
Yeah, like for example, you're not using local brands because no, not local brands, but you're not using those doesn't have a brand name. Are you
Um,
particular of that, or you are buying only those who have brand name?
no.
Okay, same with me.
I
Okay.
Yeah, I believe when I travel, especially I travel to the like a hometown or
Mm-hmm.
like a downtown side or
Yes.
some poor province.
Yes.
So I just try to enjoy what I think or what I want.
That's
So
correct.
the brand name is not important here. I believe
Mm-hmm.
this is like a very specific thing or flavor or something like that, and very
Yes.
special gift from the other place. So the brand name is not here.
That's
So I don't
correct.
care about the brand
The
name.
brand. Yeah,
Yeah, brand name.
actually. So whatever would be the that thing is available, so you have to use that, right? Because
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter whether it's branded or not. The only matter would be the price. Branded are so expensive, but those who are not branded, just only small amount of money, right? So that's
Yeah.
the difference. Okay, so we will not going to do this one because it's all also the same with what we are explaining, right? But
Mm.
we have to do the glossary in here. So when we say glossary, it's a it's a list of words, right? Like for example, manipulated, that means influence to do what someone else wants.
Ah.
Okay, so that is manipulated. Like for example, you are manipulated of the thought about branding. Okay,
Mm.
so that means your mind is already set for that particular brand. Okay, you're not looking of other brand, but you are manipulated by that particular brand. Oh, and we have here corrupt. So that means make morally bad. Okay, like for example, our corrupt public officials, right?
Ah.
Okay, so that would be corrupt. Those who are taking a lot of money. That is not them. That is not for them, right? That's the money
Yes.
of the company. So that is corrupt, right?
Yes.
Aspirations. So aspirations means hopes and wishes.
Ah.
Bombarded, repeatedly attacked. So you are bombarded actually of so many distraction from the media. So bombarded.
I
Yes.
think bombarded is like the huge among information or among
Yes. There would be many.
options.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So you
very
are bombarded.
difficult, very difficult to choose something like that.
That's correct. And then when we say veterans, that would be a very experienced people already, right? So
Mm,
veterans would be those who are our seniors already. So they are veterans. But those who are young ones, they're not yet veterans, right?
mm,
So
yes.
veterans can be considered those who are senior already. Okay. So
Yes.
do you have any questions with this, Mark?
No, no, no,
No
sir.
more. So let's proceed. Okay. Now we have here money can buy you love. Wow. Look at this one. So it's all about leadership. So read the text again and match the headings from A to F. Okay, with paragraphs
Mm,
1 to 5 in here, there is one extra heading. So that means you have to repeat one. Okay.
fan pass.
Oh,
It
no.
was
There is an
relatively easy
extra.
in the past
Yeah.
to create a new brand.
Hmm.
Buying a brand product did not cost customer more. Brand were developed for the international market.
Okay.
The government closely controlled the market at home. Brand deterred other companies from entering the market.
Okay. Actually, Mark, the letter A, B, C, D up to F would be here. Okay. So which do you think would be that refers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in here? So
Ah,
yes. Okay. So let's see. Number one, do you think would be it's all about?
number one is I believe number two is the case against brands.
That's number two. Okay. So why we say that there's a case?
Case against brand. Number one is
Okay. Oh, let's try.
number one. Accuse of all sorts of ever from threatening. our health and destroy our environment too. Corruption, our children, brain and so powerful. It's sad that they force us. Okay. By the next line,
Okay. So what do you think would be?
um, the importance of the brand
Is
is
what number?
number one.
Mm-hmm.
No, 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 no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
it's not.
no, no. Yeah, it not, it not, it not.
Yeah.
No, no, no. This build build a brand is the symbol. Number three is next slide, please.
Okay.
Next.
Okay.
I think eight letter
Brands
A
past.
match with number three.
Okay. Yes, because it's history, historically, right? So that
Yeah.
means it's already in the past. Okay.
Yes.
So that's already history. Okay, that's correct.
Um. Um. Previous lively.
Okay.
Now next slide,
Okay.
please. Number four. Number four
Yes, number four
is
is
math with the new
consumers.
consumers.
That's correct. Very good. Okay. Because we talk about consumers in here. Very good.
Marketer have to
Then
take some of okay. Number five is the importance of the no number five.
number five.
Number five, the brand why consumer chance marketing has not been in home is nine. Number five is
The importance, right?
I think that
Okay. Is it the
yeah
importance of brands, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And actually, number one is what we call
Number one is
guilty.
guilty. Yeah,
Guilty,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that would be it. So you are right. The case against bronze, that would be number two, right?
Number two, yeah.
Okay, good. Now, let's try to answer here true or false. It was relatively easy in the past to create a new brand.
Relatively easy in the past.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is it easy to create in the
in
past
in in the past, it's easy to create a new
a
brand.
new brand?
Yeah, because there's not much brand in the past.
Yes, so there was only just a little brand
Yeah,
during the past, right?
yeah,
But
yes.
compared now, there would be so many. So there would be a lot of competitors.
So much.
Next, yes. Number two, buying a branded product did not cost customers more.
God, consumer more.
This
But
is, what do you think?
buying a brand
Branded
product did
product,
not. No, it's wrong.
yes,
It
because
it costs
yes,
consumer.
it's
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah.
Next, brands were developed for the international market.
No need. The
Okay, so
local market they
false.
will develop a
Yes,
brand. Yeah,
they also that one. Not just only local, also international, right? Or whole world if they want, right?
yes.
Next, the government closely controlled the markets at home,
If all,
not
yeah,
at
if
home, right?
yeah,
Next,
yes.
brands deterred other companies from entering the market.
It too.
Oh, yes, there are
Yes, it's
cases
true.
like that, right? That's
Yeah,
why
yes.
is it there are other or there is this particular brand that just only in the Philippines because sometimes our brand is not allowed in your country, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Um, Maybe
yes.
it not say like it not allow. However, if you have, for example, in a market
Mm-hmm.
about a milk, for example, about a milk
Yes.
market, If the brand is very strong,
Mm.
so the other brand, they will confuse if they want to enter this market.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
they will spend a lot of money
money.
to do the brand
Yes.
activity, so to recruit user like that.
Yes.
So that's why they determine
They,
the other
yeah.
companies, yeah,
So
enter the market.
they're not pushing it through to put a product in there because the competitor is too what is one? Too famous. Okay? That
Yeah.
they cannot compete with that, right?
Mm,
You are
mm,
true.
mm,
Okay. Next. Let's try
mm.
to do this
Mm,
one.
the
Now,
other
pretty speaking,
suggests young people no
no
longer
longer
believe
believe
advertise.
advertisements. Do you agree? So the author suggests young people no longer believe advertisements. Do you agree? What does influence young people's buying
Uh,
patterns?
I agree with this
Hmm?
statement,
Why?
especially in these clothes. In
Hmm.
the clothes, at the moment, I believe young people, they do not more believe about advertise.
Yeah.
However, they believe the very old brand, a very famous old brand, and they believe uh, in like a very like a real store,
Yeah.
and the convenience for us.
Mm,
They can can try.
that's correct.
However, some other point I did agree,
Mm-hmm.
like advertise, they this is like the tool to recruit the user.
Mm,
So like if you don't have strong brand in the market and no people know you,
yeah.
so if you don't advertise, don't do advertise in the market, so
Mm-hmm.
no people know about you to buy your product. That means you
Yes.
compare with your competitor.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I said that at the moment. However, like 20 years ago,
Mm,
advertise is very impacted to consumer. But
okay.
now, yeah, as you know, they have a lot of information sources,
Yeah, that's correct.
and the key information sources is the friend or the
Yeah.
QOL.
So through the mouth, right?
Yeah,
Mouth
yeah,
marketing.
about the mouth, because there's a lot of information, so they don't have time to read, to know
Yes,
like that. So
that's correct.
they just do like your friend, do like their friend,
Yes.
their family, teacher or something like that,
Yes.
and especially in the KOL do.
Yes. And also, we call this one nowadays, especially the young children nowadays, they have their own decisions also because they have their own fashion also, right? So
Yeah.
they also balance that one to the fashion at this time. Okay? So if they don't like the fashion, they will not going to do that. They will not going to wear that anymore, right?
Mm,
So because they have their own fashion at this point, and not unlike during our time, right? How old are you now, Mark?
yeah.
You
With
are?
me,
Yes. How old are you?
I'm 42.
Oh, okay. So we are near each other because I'm 48, right? So
Yes.
actually, you are during our time, we cannot decide what we are going to wear. I don't know if you do believe on that.
Uh, as I said to you, I believe it's some famous and old brand,
Yes.
and like of course, with the I believe it depends on how much you pay.
Yes.
Like for
That's
example, you
also.
buy a shirt or the t-shirt
Yes.
with 100 pesos.
Mm.
ETO is normal or maybe cheap, so maybe you don't care about the brand. However,
Yes.
if you pay so much, like 500
Yeah.
pesos, so you need to think very
Choose.
carefully. Yeah. Oh, what a
Choose the brand.
brand and how much why I need to pay like
That's
that or something like
correct.
that. Yeah.
Okay. But before, during our time, actually, I experienced that one, Mark, that we cannot decide what we wear because our parents decide for us. Yes, I experienced that one during the time that I wanted to wear this kind of clothes, and then my parents would say, "No, no, no, you're not going to wear that one. Change that,"
Mhm.
because they are the one deciding what we wear. Okay, that's just going.
Sometime our wife they make
Yeah.
this decision.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's go to with this particular word power now, Mark. So let's try to complete the magazine article with the following words in here, okay? So we have just
Mm.
words in here. So when young couples get married in the United States, they also receive a gift bag mark newlywed kit, a newlywed kit, okay? So number one, in the world of ever increasing. Okay. So, in the world ever increasing competition, many companies are happy to use this new way
No,
to
I
reach.
maybe the signal is the weak. So I just listen to to you at
Yeah.
married in the USA.
Yeah.
They also receive a gift back mic
Ah,
at that.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Actually,
So the signal stop. Yeah.
yes. So, they call that one as
Do you understand? Yeah. Newly wicked.
newlywed, okay, newlywed kit. So that would be
Yeah.
a gift bag actually, and then
Ah.
there would be a word in there that says newlywed kit. Okay, that's in the United
Mm.
States. If they get married, okay. What about
But
yeah?
who make it?
Oh, maybe
A friend?
maybe the friends who's going to attend in that particular wedding, so that is maybe their
Newly.
gift, right? That is their gift. I don't know in Vietnam if you also follow the same way of or tradition when it comes to wedding, because here in the Philippines actually we also sometimes follow the wedding ceremony that the United States are doing.
Um,
Yes.
in Vietnam, we have a wedding party or wedding
Ceremony.
celebration
Yes. Yes.
ceremony. However, it's not like they not must they will have the gift like this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe yeah, too easy for this couple, so they give them money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So instead of gift, it's a money.
Yeah, it add all in money.
Yeah, but if we try to dig deeper on that particular understanding, it's good. It's good to have a money so that you can be able to start, right? Because
Yeah, they're easy they're
yes,
easy to spend.
that's correct. You can
They're
put
easy to
the
cover all the expense.
expenses. Oh,
Yeah.
for me, I am also agreeable with that, Mark. Okay, but here in
Mm.
the Philippines, we have this. Actually, someone in a wedding, in a wedding, actually here in the Philippines, we have the so-called godfather and godmother. Okay? So we have the godmother and godfather. That means they were the one witnessed you, okay, as couple. And then they were going to give you amount of money also. And aside
Mm.
from the amount of money, they were going to give you gifts aside from that. But you can choose.
Yes.
You can also choose whether it's a gift or whether it's a cash. Okay,
Ah.
that would be the thing, okay, as a godmother and as a godfather.
I
Okay?
believe in the past.
Yes.
I believe in the past
Mm-hmm.
in Vietnam. They will bring to the couple is the gift.
Oh.
However, day by day, and some recent years, like they spend a lot of money to organize the
Mm-hmm.
ceremony party or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why their friend or family, like it, they give them money too easy to cover, to organize like it. And
Expenses.
they yeah, and they worry about if they give, they bring to them a gift, and maybe the
Mm-hmm.
gift it not suit, not suit with them.
Yeah.
So how they can deal and like 100 people
Mm-hmm.
and give them 100 gifts, and how they can
Mm-hmm.
use, or maybe the same like matrix, like something like that. So
Yeah.
that's why they change from gift to the money.
To money. Okay,
Yeah, to money.
which is also practical, right? Which is also
Yeah.
practical because as a young couple, you should have to start your own family. So if you don't have
Mm,
your own money, so it's difficult for you to cover the expenses, right? So
yeah,
that's very
yes.
practical. I also agree with that one. Okay? Okay, so
Mm,
let's try to answer this one, Mark. So, in the world of ever
yeah, and do
increasing competition, many companies are happy to use this new way to
new way
reach
to reach the consumer.
consumers. Very good. So, corporate
Consumer corporate, uh, corporate say that certain point of line make
okay,
people especially
vulnerable to
vulnerable
sales.
to sell. Corporate, corporate.
Corporate. So that means when you say
Um,
corporate, these are a group of people, right? The one that
uh,
handles
impress,
corporate.
impress. I don't
No,
know.
corporate maybe
Cynical. No,
oh, okay,
no, not
markets.
cannot.
Can we say markets? So corporate markets say that
Corporate
certain
market say
points
the
in
certain
life
point
make people
make people
especially vulnerable
special.
to sales.
Corporate market.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
would be right, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
that
and
would
then
be
number four, blank. Okay, blank companies such as Procter and Gamble have found this to be very way to target
very
extremely profitable. Very
very impressive. Impressed.
okay, actually
Effective. Yeah,
effective.
effective way.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so effective way to
Effective.
target extremely profitable. Then
Mm,
as such
mm.
young couples. So US newlyweds spend an average of $70 billion in the first
Oh
year of marriage.
my. Yeah.
Oh my God. So it's going to be
Mm.
very very what is
Maybe
it? Very
maybe a lot of
expensive.
people.
Yeah. So one study
Mm.
shows that
They spend a lot
67,
in the first year.
yes.
Yeah.
So that
Study show
67%
that.
of women wear the same perfume they wore when they got married, and a Brides magazine study showed that after 3 years of marriage, women were still
3 year of marriage comes to
still
still cynical.
cynical of the same stores they had shopped in before the wedding. So while the gifts bags do appeal to a lot of young people, others are a little less. So while the gifts bags do
While
appeal
gift
to a
bag
lot of
do
young people,
appear
others are
a lot.
little less
Uh, competitive.
impressed. Impressed, right?
Impressed. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So, as one rather young man said when he found a sample of deodorant and an offer for a new checkbook in his gift bag, does this mean that marriage stands for body odor and financial worries? So, this stuff seems better suited for a divorce kit. Did you, right? Do you think it makes sense?
It not make sense.
Why?
I believe they cannot spend a lot of money like that if they didn't earn money so much.
Yeah,
Even in the first year, like they need to buy something new for their first house or for their first or the
yes,
new room like this. However, no people can spend more than
that's
that
correct.
what they can earn. So
Because
how why?
yes, because you can save that. You can save that money to start as a family, right? To start your
Yeah.
family instead of spending them
Mm,
with that one night, a 1 day and 1 night affair only, right? Then after
mm,
that, you will going
yeah.
to suffer. You're going to suffer. You don't have money anymore, right? So
Mm,
according to them, according to United States, that um, young man said when he found a sample of deodorant and an offer for a new checkbook in his gift bag, does this mean that marriage stands for body odor and financial worries? Because if you're going, you're going to put an deodorant on your bag, that means that you have a body odor, and that means it's also considered to be a financial worries,
mm,
right? Okay, and according to them, this particular stuff seems better suited for a divorce kit. So they will going to have a divorce because that means they cannot sustain already the needs. All right?
yes.
Yeah, but of course, if we try to look back during the time that they spent um, during the wedding, so they spent a lot, right? They spend a
Yes.
lot.
The
So
first
that's
year. Yeah.
why, yeah, that's why nobody, okay, no one left on them. And that would
Mm,
be a big problem, actually,
sure.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue. Hmm. What do you think about this method of marketing? Can you think of other points in life when people would be
About the
particularly
method of marketing.
vulnerable to marketing tactics as this? Hmm.
Marketing method.
Yeah, actually, what do you think would be this particular marketing method in here?
Um, Marketing methods in here. I believe it. The basic marketing method is 4P, as we
Mm-hmm.
discussed in the last
Yeah.
lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a place, a product, from
Mm.
price, a promotion. I mean, they
Mm.
do the very strong distribution to build awareness in the market.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, as I said with you, maybe mount marketing is very popular in Vietnam at the moment, and I
Mm-hmm.
believe it not just happen in Vietnam only. However, they will apply in other country because
Yeah,
the people will believe together, believe friend, believe family like this,
that's correct.
and
Yeah.
like they easy to do the same, like they follow the KOL to do.
Yes.
So the other marketing methods. I believe
Actually,
that
this, yeah, it's a
uh,
cycle, right? It's going to be like this, but this is just a so-called one way, right? One way method of marketing.
one
Do
way,
you
huh?
think? Yes, because you just have to put input and input, right? But there is no one coming back, right? Mark,
Uh,
look at this one. You
mm,
just input, input,
yeah.
input. You give all, but no one coming back, right,
Mm,
Mark?
yes, yes, very good
So
idea.
Do you think this is a good marketing strategy? I think our method, I think
No,
not, right? If you are a businessman,
no, no. Yeah.
if you are a marketer, of course you market because you want profit. You are not marketing only to give, right, Mike?
Mm, they
Yeah.
have a very, very limit budget to
Yes.
spend for the marketing activity, not just like just only give.
Yeah, that's
However,
correct.
they like
They
count
should.
very like exactly what the result they can got.
Yes. So at the end, yeah, at the first time, you were going to spend a lot of money. You have to spend, right? But at the
Mm,
end, you were going also to get, okay? So that would be the
yeah.
so-called there would be a two-way method, not just only yeah, you have to just input and input, but you're not receiving at all.
Mm,
And one of these days, the company maybe will going to bankrupt if that would be the case, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is not a good marketing method. Okay. Because you are just the one giving, okay, but you are not receiving. Okay. So it's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comparatives and superlatives. I know it's very easy for you, right?
Not very easy. However, I can do that.
Oh, yeah, of course. Or like, for example, look
Mm,
at the following sentence from the text. They are also harder to reach. They are
mm,
busier, more distracted, and have more media to choose from. So, what do you think would be the adjectives in here?
adjective
Yes,
hard is the
harder,
busy in the
busy,
distract
distract.
and uh, yeah.
Okay. So, when we say hard, okay, you are going to put only er to form the
Yeah.
comparative. Yeah. And
Comparative.
then you have to put est to form the superlative, right? The
Mm,
hardest, harder, comparative,
yeah.
okay? And then hardest, superlative.
Yeah.
Busy, busier, busiest. So that
The
is how we are going to,
busier, busiest.
right? Yeah. Okay. Busy
Mm,
from the positive or adjective busy, and then after
mm,
that for put er. Okay. You change
yeah.
the y into I and add er, so that becomes busier. And then to form the superlative, you have to change the er into est. So
Yes.
busiest, right? Okay. Oh, it's very
Yes.
easy for
Yeah.
you, Mark. Okay,
Yeah. I can
so
do. I
you can be
can
able
do.
to do that one. Ah, okay. Oh, this is the rule, right? Oh, that's the rule.
Mm, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's the rule. Okay,
Yeah.
EST,
Superlatives.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm,
yeah, ESST.
mm.
Oh, that's very easy. Okay.
The basic.
Yeah, it's very basic, right? So complete the articles that correspond to adjectives. Let's try this one, okay? Just for we have 2 minutes more, okay? So can we try this one? Maybe two. The first one is newest. What about innovative? Okay,
Audio technology is currently being developed
develop,
to
provide
provide
marketers with
marketer with
one
one of the
the
newest
newest,
and
and
the most innovative
that's correct. We
marketing
yes, so
techniques.
we do not say innovativest because there is no such word like that. So
Yeah,
instead of
the
putting
most.
that
Yeah,
one,
the
more and
most.
most. So
Now,
more,
did in it the most,
yeah,
right?
more would be comparative, most
Mm.
would be superlative. That means of them all, of them all. Okay. Okay. What about this? The sound is
The sound is clearer than
yes. So we
normal.
have only two things that we compare. So that why
Yeah,
that's
with
clear. Okay.
yeah,
What about
marketer
this?
believe that it will have a far uh, of
Marketers
wait
believe that it will have a far
a far greatest effect
effect, yeah, on
on
sales.
sale.
Okay, than
A greater effect on sale than because here we have the than that means we compare one with
yes,
one.
only two ideas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So effect on sales than other forms of points of sale promotion. Okay.
Yeah.
So greater effect on
Oh,
sales.
yeah. My people love.
Okay. One
One
consultant said
consultant said
it
easy.
is
Is the funnest
and
and the most amazing
okay, the most
way
using way to sell.
way to sell
Yeah, that
that we have ever heard of.
but
But
some
some
people
people
are
are about consumer
skeptical.
reaction. The skeptical,
Some people are
the
eh,
most
who's skeptical about consumer reaction.
reaction.
Okay, I guess you know this one, you mastered this one already, Mark. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's end our lesson today, Mark.
Yeah, thank you very
Okay,
much,
so
Lily,
thank
for
you
the
very
useful
much. So
for me
thank you. Bye
today.
bye.
Yeah. Okay. See you
Yes,
tomorrow.
thank you. Bye
Yeah.
bye. See you
Okay.
tomorrow.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah. Yeah.